think I caught something. Come. I think I caught a mouse. It's moving under. Let's take it to the bin. June, I need your help. No, I'm scared. You help me. You help me. You were like, I'm scared. I don't want to help you. I'm too scared. Yeah, you did. You said, I'll help you. I'm not scared. Oh, my brave Latina. Come here, come here.
See, let me tell you, that hair you think is not growing.
Delta State Governor, Mr. Sheriff Watu Faisa, Tomu. My name is Single Ready. Some people they call me Kiako. Some people they call me Zio Ready. Some people they call me Ashawo. It just depends how they feel towards me that day. It got nothing to do with me, sir. I'm very innocent. Baba, no verse, so pardon my ignorance for this video. I did very young when I come off from Nigeria. Baba, you know as everything did, I should be understand. No verse, my maybe some things where I will talk now and now with the policy. You'll be like, oh, this ignorant person. Number one, I don't go school. And number two, like I said, I did young when I leave house, and I not to understand Nigeria politics and policies. Like even people within Nigeria, they don't even understand. So it be like say I get passed for that one. Sir, please, can you please look into a panel? A panel they use the power, they oppress the estranged wife and the family. This man, they try to one. I don't know what he try to come up. He want blackmail. He want frame the family. He come up with this, he no work. He come up with this, he no work. Now he go arrest the brother. He arrest the friends. He just arrest people waiting around the woman. Like I don't understand.
Yeah.
This one I get when
Yeah,
I
guys,
wish
if
they
you're
where
just
you go reach
coming,
18. That one alone we even
guys, if you're
support
just coming, please like and sub. Thank you so much.
Nigeria constitution and law and everything. But he got a pass because you know, Baba, you know as it is. Right? We have every reason to thank God. 2 billion and counting is no joke. Ladies and gentlemen, behind the scenes to the
A big shout out to you, Jane. Good morning to you all. Guys, let's like and drop your names. Let's give you a shout out. Hi, Sam. Hi, March. Hope you're good. Good morning. Please, can we drop our names? Thank you so much. A big shout out to Cage. A big shout out to Ama. Amaya. I guess I'm right now. A big shout out to Williams. A big shout out to Lelam. Guys, can we please like as we come in? Thank you. Big shout out to Mayo. Big shout out to hi guys, come in. Big shout out to Terry. School open up. I don't know, Alex. Shout out to Chloe. Hi, Levy. Shout out to Levy. Oh, big shout out to Radishika. Hope you're good. A big shout out to Grace. Hi, darling. Hope we are all good. Yeah, we are here again, so please drop your names. A big shout out to Lexi. Why are you cute? I don't know, Fernand. It baffles me as well. A big shout out to John. A big shout out to Asha. A big shout out to Maya. Shout out to Kelvin. Shout out to Lyric. I like all of your shots. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. A big shout out to Logan. You all are amazing. I always look forward to coming to the live stream, because of you guys, and it gives me great joy, to always come. Yeah, please, can we go like? Let's go like. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. A big shout out to Christine. A big shout out to Bonaparte. A big shout out to Reed. A big shout out to Larona Batudi. A big shout out to Rayleigh. A big shout out to Marsha. Shout out to Mia. Let's go, guys. Shout out to Tatiana. Let's go. A big shout out to Mia. You need to pee, all right. A big shout out to Glazia. Glahiza. Shout out to Dint's Notes. Shout out to Jessica. Jacob, Mia, and Angel. That's 4 names. Do you bear all of that? Do you answer all of that? Can you please drop your name, please? A big shout out to Ami. Guys, let's go like and sub. Thank you so much. Do you know Stray Kids? Yes, I do. Oh, that's my family names. All right. A big shout out to your gorgeous and beautiful family. Those names are pretty. A big shout out to Hanaya. A big shout out to Levi. A big shout out to Anaya. Yeah, mine is still Ionjin. Yeah. A big shout out to Lade. A big shout out to D. There's not. A big shout out to Tanton. A big shout out to Jonathan. A big shout out to Essie. A big shout out to There's not. Hi, darling. A big shout out to Innocent. A big shout out to Bayron. Shout out to Mahilani. Shout out to Tatum. Shout out to Wina. Yeah, I just only have 2 persons like. Just 2. Just 2 persons like. Please, let's go like, please. Let's like, and if you have not subscribed, please let's subscribe. A big shout out to Julian. stop trolling her. Yeah, guys, please, let's be guided. There's no point trolling me, and there's no point being angry with me. Yeah, I'm not doing anything wrong. Okay, let's go. You are the best. Thank you so much, Amo. Thank you. Yeah, you guys, yeah, you kept me going, and yeah, I'm still standing. I'm still going. Your comments, the love you show to this channel, yeah, the time you spend and everything, those are what is really encouraging me, and really I'm not taking it for granted. I'm really grateful for all of you that yeah, that always come to this channel to, make it beautiful, make us, yeah, it also makes me happy as well. All right, a big shout out to Let's J. Please, if we can be audible with our names so I can be able to see it. A big shout out to Lee 6. I guess I'm right with that. A big shout out to Aria. A big shout out to Rave Dog. A big shout out to Mahilani. A big shout out to Big Daddy Sam. Big Daddy. A big shout out to Reeve Dog. A big shout out to Nivedi. A big shout out to Shanika. A big shout out to Marcia. Okay, a big shout out to Nivedia. A big shout out to Taj. A big shout out to Amali. A big shout out to Stress Star. My name is Esther. You can call me Kiki. A big shout out to Amali. A big shout out to Kristen. Big shout out to Peonice. Yeah, guys, please let's go like and sub. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's drop our names back to back, bumper to bumper. Yeah, a big shout out to Devonia. A big shout out to Veronica. If you say my name 5 times in a row, I will gift you. You are not saying the truth. That's not true. I've not started receiving gifts on YouTube. So this that I'm doing is just, yeah, it's just my free will. You understand? So no gift yet. A big shout out to Devonia, but notwithstanding, drop your name. Yeah, drop your name. I'll give you a shout. I'm happy doing it. You don't need to attach anything to it before I do it. No one here has gifted me anything, but I do it free will. I'm happy doing it, so there's no point. A big shout out to Slay With Now. A big shout out to Devon. Let's go. A big shout out to Kat. Drop your names, guys. A big shout out to Nika. But the K is pronounced as a G. A big shout out to Nigga. A big shout out to Jordan. A big shout out to David. A big shout out to KYL. A big shout out to Hami. I'm I'm subscribing. Thank you so much, Veronica. You slay. Clock it, girl. Yeah, let's go. A big shout out to Jordan. A big shout out to Gopi. Big shout out to Zach. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Like and sub. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 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 Drop your name. A big shout out to Devon Jacobs. A big shout out to Willow. A big shout out to Damien. A big shout out to Eloine. A big shout out to Deck. A big shout out to Ya. A big shout out to Willow. A big shout out to Devon Jacobs. Shout out to Angel. Shout out to Lassie. Shout out to Willow. Thank you. Said it right. Oh, thank God for that. I don't always say it right, but I'm always happy when I say your name right. Thank you. Let's go drop your names. I give you a shout out, okay? Guys, don't forget I post videos every day. It's just a reminder, okay? Yeah, I'm just reminding you guys, yeah, that I post videos every day. Okay, so you can always go to my profile and check my videos to see what has been posted, okay? Thank you so much. Let's go. Drop your names. Let's clock in. A big shout out to Sienna and people. Let's go. Let's go. Drop your names. I give you a shout. La 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 la.
Let's go like this.
A big shout out to Luke. A big shout out to like Sophia. A big shout out to DJ Fly 23. A big shout out to Aaron. Yeah. A big shout out to like Sophia. I'm not saying the spellings properly. They're so tiny. Please don't use tiny letters. Can we use something audible that I can literally, see? Thank you for subbing and for, you liked. Thank you so much. A big shout out to DJ Ifly 23. I think I catch that. Yeah, let's go. Barbie. A big shout out to Barbie from South Africa. My African queen. Guys, you're welcome. Welcome, lady. You slay. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. And I'm from Nigeria. And I live in the UK. Yeah, nice to meet you, darling. A big shout out to Jacobs. Yeah, drop your names. I keep giving you a shout out just to brighten your day and make you feel good and happy all through the day. And as well, the afternoon and evening comes in. Hi, Unicorn. Big shout out to you, Unicorn. Hope you're good. A big shout out to It's Tray. A big shout out to Raya. Hope you're good, Raya. A big shout out to Umbali. Hope you're good. A big shout out to Glenda. Hi, hope you're good. Clock it, clock it, clock it. Yeah, guys, let's go like and sub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This my bonnet. Oh god damn. A big shout out to Hella. Hi Hella. Hope you're good. Good morning to you all. It's just past 10 here. It's past 10 in the morning. Thank you for spamming. Thank you for tapping. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Yeah, we are progressing. A big shout out to Precious Marini O Vargas. Hi. Tomorrow is school day. Oh, all the best, my dear. Listen to your teacher and always do the needful. Guys, let's go. Drop your names. My name is Precious. A big shout out to you, Precious. Precious. You're the best because I just joined. Usually, every live stream just take hours, but you are mine. Oh, thank you so much, my darling. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Raya. A big shout out to Law. A big shout out to Jennifer. Immediately answered. Thank you, my darling. A big shout out to Law. A big shout out to Alex. A big shout out to Jesse Poo Poo. A big shout out to Shania. Hi. A big shout out to Kaylin. Hi. A big shout out to Blake. A big shout out to Shania. A big shout out to Julia. Please let's like and sub. Shout out to Lan. A big shout out to Devon. A big shout out to Hyan. A big shout out to Blake. I did, thank you. Please, if you haven't liked and if you haven't subscribed, please let's do it. Let's go like and subscribe back to back. And don't forget to share with your friends. Yeah, tell them to come join this community. Yeah, this channel. Tell your family, friends, yeah, people you can talk to really, Yeah, tell them to join. I'll give them a shout out, okay? You know how we do it. A big shout out to Umi. Hi, Umi. Hope you're good. A big shout out to Summer. I love Summer. Yeah, I love the name Summer. And I also love the season Summer. My my hamster died. Can you please? Oh, so sorry. Your hamster died. And I pray, yeah, you rest in peace. Just try and get something else. Probably get another hamster or another pet, something just to keep you happy. Sorry for that, okay? Life just happens sometimes. It is what it is. You just be strong, okay? A big shout out to Uminati. A big shout out to Blessing. We are blessed today because we have Blessing here with us. Hello, my name is. A big shout out to Esteli. I just hope I got that. But apologies if I didn't. You can tell me how to pronounce it. A big shout out to Kobe. Hi, Kobe. Hi. Hope we are all good. Guys, drop your name. Drop your names. Let's go. It's now cold. Do you remember me? Moti Fan. Yes, I do with your account name. My name is. A big shout out to Haley. A big shout out to Jamie. A big shout out to Guy. You look so pretty. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Charlie. A big shout out to Sarah. A big shout out to Lassie. Shout out to Jack. Shout out to Charlie. Shout out to Road to Notes. I am Chinese, sorry. I sang to you good song. Oh, thank you. What's your name? Drop your name. And don't forget to like and subscribe. A big shout out to Jack. A big shout out to Jamia. A big shout out to Haley. A big shout out to Opal. A big shout out to Delila. You are the best. Thank you so much, Victoria. You are the best. Best. My biggest fan so far. Thank you so much. Yeah, those that always encourage me are my biggest fan. They're my besties. So a big shout out to Haley. It's not just to come to the life. There are things you type on the comment section that we just change everything for good. You understand? As in those positive comments, it means a lot. So your encouragement, your support is mind blowing. So even if it's one person that is always saying, if you go to my comment section, my videos, you see people saying, when are you coming to stream? When are you coming? When are you coming? So I want to always find time to, to come because of them. So thank you so much. I really appreciate. A big shout out to Zainab. My day's been good. Opal. A big shout out to Ima. A big shout out to Zach. A big shout out to Rotunot. You have a beautiful voice. Oh, thank you. Can I get a shout out? Yeah, what's your name? Drag. Oh, Dragon. No. Your real name, please. A big shout out to Maddie. Hi, Maddie. A big shout out to Charlie. Do you remember me? Yes, oh yes, I do. Opa. A big shout out to Paige. A big shout out to Charlie. It's not a day. No, it's a day for me here. It's bright. This is 10 a.m. Where are you from? Yeah, I'm from Nigeria, but I'm in the UK currently. Do you remember Jesse? Yes, of course. A big shout out to Jesse. Shout out to Charlie. Shout out to Maddie. Maddie, it's your birthday. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maddie. Happy birthday to you. Enjoy your day, my darling, okay? Can you give me another shout out? My name is Paige. A big shout out to you, Paige. We're in the UK, Devon. A big shout out to Never. A big shout out to Opal. A big shout out to Alisa. A big shout out to Opal. Yeah, let's go, guys. I'm my younger sister. Oh, bless you, my darling. My regards to your sister. A big shout out to Elisa. A big shout out to Pegos. I sang for somebody and the person did not even say thank you. Maddie, where are you? Hope you're not crying. You've not said thank you. Anyways, a big shout out to Tori. A big shout out to Mawite. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Tori. A big shout out to Zoya. A big shout out to Appa. Hi. A big shout out to Isla. Yeah, thank you so much. You're welcome. A big shout out to Audrey. A big shout out to Zaydin, Young, Chen, Doma. Please let's go like and sub. Thank you so much. Please let's go like and sub. Oh, la 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 la. A big shout out to Nico. A big shout out to Nico. Nico. Can you give a big shout to my 3 friends? Okay. Absolutely. Sure. A big shout out to Paul. Shout out to Natalie and Logan. They are sitting next to me right now. Oh, hi, friends. Hope you guys are good. Bless ya. A big shout out to Yippee. A big shout out to No. A big shout out to Young Sil. A big shout out to Elisa. A big shout out to Sophia. A big shout out to Poppy. Do you stream daily? Yes, I do. Yes, absolutely. I stream daily, guys. A big shout out to Veronica. Pretty names. Pretty names, gorgeous. Oh, a big shout out to Freya. Hi. A big shout out to Greatness. Gorgeous name. I love that. A big shout out to Hussein. Lovely. Thank you so much. Also, can you say your name? Yeah, my name is Ese. E-S-E. Ese. But you can call me by my channel's name, which is Kiki. But my real name is E-S-E-S-A. Yeah. A big shout out to Young. A big shout out to Veronica. A big shout out to Jackson Steven. A big shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Celia. Shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Freya. Shout out to Randy. Shout out to Colin. Shout out to Levi. Shout out to Hussein. Your why gaps in your tooth? Yeah, that is how I was born. That is how my tooth were. My they are all LD anyways. So this is how I was born, and you can see. So that's how I was born. Yeah, that is how it grew. Yeah, my dad have gaps, so it's just my dad's teeth. Yeah, my dad also have gaps in his teeth, especially my dad. So it's just my dad's teeth. I think my mom has gaps, but mostly on top of the top of her teeth. Yeah, she just have little of that gap there. Yeah, so that is how the teeth is. You know, some people have gaps, while some people their teeth are just joined together. So it's just the way your teeth is. Do you stream daily? Yes, I do. Opa. A big shout out to Hemi. Hussein is a great name. Yeah. Great name. Yeah. A big shout out to Hyra from Indian. Hi, girl. A big shout out to Agam. Pretty names, guys. Pretty names. A big shout out to Sophia. A big shout out to Suk Madek. A big shout out to Amelia. You have a beautiful name. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. A big shout out to Opal. A big shout out to Irina. Hi, Irina. Please let's go like and sub. Thank you. Bless you all. Are we happy today? Are we all happy? we having an amazing day? Yes, of course. Yes, let's go. Let's go. A big shout out to Jasper. A big shout out to Ima. A big shout out to Zindin, Yang Chan, Doma. Hi. Hi, it's Radishka. Yeah, I saw your comment here. Radishka. Yeah, thank you so much. On my video, I saw your comment and you are here as well. Thank you so much. Zbast is not here. I've not seen him. So thank you so much. I can see your comments. They are absolutely good. Good, 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 good. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I can see all your comments. Are you live every day? Yes, I'm live every day, my darling. A big shout out to Abby. A big shout out to Abogos. Sorry, my name is Ad. I think I got it. Abogos. A big shout out to T28. A big shout out to Azan. A big shout out to Jessica. A big shout out to Manny. Shout out to Soya. Sorry, I have to get up because my phone gonna die. So can you give me a quick shout out, okay? A big shout out to Opal. Abagos. A big shout out to Soya. A big shout out to Amelia. What time is it? Is here? It is 10:25 in the morning. A big shout out to Soya. You pretty. Thank you, my darling. You're gorgeous as well. A big shout out to Demetra. Hi, Demetra. Please let's go like and subscribe. God bless you and Happy New Year. Oh, God bless you too. Happy New Year. The year is going so fast now. A big shout out to Soya. A big shout out to Money. Shout out to Denitra. Shout out to Azan. So guys, don't bother about my teeth. I have healthy teeth. It's just that it has gap. It's spacious. Yeah, just that it is spacious, but it is very healthy. I've never visited the dentist. I don't have any problem with my teeth. I don't have any aches. It's very strong and healthy, okay? So don't be surprised to see gap teeth. That makes me look unique in a way. But I've been thinking of going to visit the dentist, probably use braces and all of that, but I'm not ready for that yet. But I might later do it. A big shout out to Demintra. A big shout out to Latrice. A big shout out to Salome. Pretty names. Bye, darling. A big shout out to Haiti. A big shout out to Emmanuel. A big shout out to Faith. Hi, Faith. A big shout out to Omo. A big shout out to Alana. Shout out to Abogos. Are you going live every day? Yes, I go live every day. Thank you. Please let's like and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so when I go live, you will know. Yeah, that's just for a reason. And I also do content. I create content every day and I post every day, at least one video a day. A big shout out to Maya. Shout out to Emma. Happy New Year to you. Shout out to No. Shout out to me, Mikila Rosso. Shout out to Yasu. Shout out to Lisa. Shout out to Marco. Shout out to Ava. Shout out to No. Shout out to Lisa. Shout out to Chloe. Kelechukwu kele ya Chineke ihe ọma ndụ were ọma. A big shout out to Charlie. A big shout out to Navea. A big shout out to Ailani. Hi guys, if you're just joining, you are welcome. Please let's like and also subscribe. You're all welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah, please let's sub. A big shout out to Mohammed. Shout out to Angela. Shout out to Lalo. Shout out to Redtage. Please let's like and sub. Shout out to Mahilani. I love you too. Thank you. Shout out to Redtage. Shout out to Meaty. Bless you. Shout out to Muhammad. Your bonnet is tea. Thank you. You're beautiful. Thank you so much. We love you too, Gil. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Ava. Shout out to Lalo. Shout out to Hima. Let's go, guys. Shout out to Julani. Ignore the haters. Thank you so much. Shout out to Ember. Oh, you're a new subscriber. Thank you so much. Retage. Thank you. I'm 12. Bless you, my darling. Shout out to Claudia. Shout out to Ember. I don't only do live streaming, I also post videos, at least one every day. I'll start to double it now. Probably I'll be posting like 2 videos a day. So guys, always watch out for the videos. They are just fashion acts. Yeah, nice to watch. Nice to watch. Trust me. A big shout out to Lily. Shout out to Marisa. Shout out to Newa. My cousin just arrived. Can you give Whitney? Okay. A big shout out to your lovely cousins, Whitney, Hasha, and Kali. Hi, guys. Shout out to Luca. I sub. Thank you, cutie. Shout out to Haley. Shout out to Lily. Shout out to Buddy. Shout out to Lily. You are a diva. Thank you so much, Beth. A big shout out to Beth. A big shout out to Luca. A big shout out to Diva. A big shout out to Kaja. A big shout out to Reggae, Rectage. A big shout out to Mitzi. Shout out to Cat John. Shout out to Painting. Shout out to Kayla. I give a big shout out to Kiki. A big shout out to Kiki. Thank you. Thank you, gorgeous. Shout out to Mahilani. You're welcome, dear. You are the best. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. A big shout out to Sienna. Bye, darling. A big shout out to Rawan. I'm his kid. Oh, that's amazing. Hope you're good. A big shout out to Joe. Yeah, guys, let's go, 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 go. Let's go. Please, let's go like and sub. A big shout out to Samantha. A big shout out to Jordan. Please, can we sub? Let's sub and like. A big shout out to Zozo. Shout out to Zaza. Shout out to Zoe. Shout out to Water. Shout out to Ma. Oh. Shout out to Paige. But Australian accent. Okay, you have Australian accent. Okay, nice to meet you, Paige. I love that name, Paige. It's so gorgeous. Shout out to Lily. Hi guys, please let's like and sub. Drop your name. I give you a shout out, okay? Shout out to Leroy. Shout out to Habla. Shout out to Abia. Shout out to Water. Shout out to Rose. Let's go, 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 go. Let's d. Let's go, go. Hi. Shout out to Hazha. Shout out to Mia. Shout out to Danko. Shout out to Miel. If I have a baby girl, she name me Paige. Yeah. Absolutely. That's a nice one. You're right. Yeah, you're right. 100%. A big you skipped my name. Yeah, drop your name, my darling. Probably I didn't see it. Yeah, I don't. I try not to skip people's name. I don't think I do it intentionally. Okay, so it might not be intentional. A big shout out to Jade. Shout out to Replo. Please, you help me with that name. A big shout out to Kiki and Lifestyle. Clock it. Oh my days, thank you. I get bullied with the name page because it's in turn the page. I'm just so sick of it. Oh, Paige, no, don't be sick. You know, children can be so funny at times. Yeah, they can just make your name look sounds funny, but it's not. When you become an adult, it's easier. You know, it's easier because you're still a child, so they sometimes. But don't worry, it's a lovely name. My colleague at work, BS Page. So I just love the name Page. Yeah, it's a beautiful name. So don't let them just let it make you feel angry or sad about the name. It's a beautiful name, trust me. A big shout out to Rave Nalivia Castillo. A big shout out to Kim. A big shout out to Ziho. Shout out to Maria. Shout out to Christy. Shout out to Inara. Shout out to Prana. Shout out to Christine and he. Shout out to Aria. Shout out to Anava. Shout out to Ria. Shout out to T. So guys, let's drop our names. Don't forget to like and sub. Shout out to Jehuso. Shout out to Junior. You're so kind. Thank you. No worries. No worries. Anytime. Gorgeous. Yeah, a big shout out to T. Guys, don't forget to tell your friends. Who we forget? Don't forget to tell your friends to sub as well. Okay, so that they can also come here to have fun and to be happy. A big shout out to Arash. A big shout out to Danko. You are so beautiful. Thank you. A big shout out to Mike. Hi guys. Please let's like and sub. La 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 la. Let's like and sub. A big shout out to, are you in the Philippines? No, I'm not. Please let's like and sub. A big shout out to Ali Waya. A big shout out to Musa. A big shout out to Kat Da. A big shout out to Kitty. A big shout out to Dustin. Where are you from? I'm from Nigeria. A big shout out to Hugo. A big shout out to AWS. A big shout out to Kiki. You're welcome, my dear. Anytime. Anytime. Guys, please let's go like and sub. Thank you so much. I love your bonnet. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Leona. A big shout out to Kat John. Love your nails. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Lara. A big shout out to Asika. A big shout out to Lara. You can drop your names for a shout out, okay? Drop your names. La 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 la. Girl, you are pretty. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Kiki hair. Yay, Clarky. Thanks for that. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, girl. Hi, I am from South Africa. Is it cool if I follow you? Yeah, it is. Yeah, thank you so much for following. Please follow. Tell your friends in South Africa. They should as well join this channel. A big shout out to you, Jonathan. Thank you so much. And don't forget to like also. Thank you. I don't only do streaming, I also create content. I post videos every day. So you can also watch out for the videos. Thank you. Yeah. A big shout out to Ismay and Kiera and Sophie. A big shout out to Milan. For me, it's 2:44. Okay. So you're like you're ahead of us. Yeah. A big shout out to Milan. Hi, you're so pretty. Thank you so much, Donna. A big shout out to you, Donna. Please let's tell our friends to like and to subscribe, okay? A big shout out to Milan. A big shout out to Domela. I will share, my dear. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ade. Thank you, Ade. Let's go. You can drop your names. I give you a shout out, okay? Please don't forget to share my videos, the content. Just share with your friends. You can put it on your page. Yeah, I'm okay with it. So, yeah. Thank you so much. I was on your last live stream too. Mailani. Oh, hi, Mailani. I just got your comments on my post. God bless you. A big shout out to her beach. A big shout out to Mina. A big shout out to Spam Veg. Shout out to Water. Thank you guys. I'm seeing your comments. It's so nice to see. I was on your last live. Oh, thank you, Mina. Yeah, thank you, Mina. Thank you so much. I go live every day, so you always see me any day you come up. A big shout out to Mina. Hello, Marion. Hi, Marion. A big shout out to Marion. You're beautiful. Thank you. A big shout out to Mina. Thanks, Mina. I was joining from the auto phone. Okay. No worries. Thank you. I love you too, Mina. A big shout out to Joy. Thanks for bringing joy to this stream. You must play roadblocks, really. A big shout out to Ty. Hello, hello. Cake. Hi, Cake. A big shout out to Tyler. And I'm not playing roadblocks now, please. A big shout out to Bayana. Hi, Kiki's Ox. Oh, hi, Onyx. Hi. Sorry, I haven't been on here in a while, but I love your videos. Thank you for loving my videos. Thank you. And also, my love goes to you. And if you please shout out, a big shout out to Onyx. Hi. Yeah, a big shout out to Mina. A big shout out to Kalani. Hope you are good. I know it's been a while, and hope you're doing well. I just joined. Oh, you're welcome, Faisa. A big shout out to Faisa. A big shout out to Zara. A big shout out to Kalani. Hi, I am gonna sub. Thank you, Mina. A big shout out to Mina. A big shout out to Marion. Can you be my friend? Oh, sure. You're on the channel already, so all my subscribers are my friends and besties, so there's no worries about that. Okay, I post videos as well, so you can always drop your comments, yeah, about the videos, just to I know. Hmm, hmm, hmm. I will give you different name. Okay, go on. A big shout out to Muhammad. Hi, Ndala. Big shout out to Ndala. Clock it. Clock it, girl. You make my day. Oh, thank you. A big shout out to Aya Sunday. A big shout out to Kwele Hasya. A big shout out to Aliyah. Guys, we shouldn't forget to like and sub, and also watch my videos. Don't forget, I post every day. Don't forget. I will chat with you later. Bye. All right. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Queen. A big shout out to Mohammed. What time is it there? It is 10. It is 10:53. A big shout out to Indy from Australia. Hi, Indy. No, I can't say that. That's not nice. All right. Oh, so sorry. May so rest in peace. Yeah, I do understand. A big shout out to Fatima. My dad had cancer in the hospital. Oh, so sorry, my dear. Stay strong, okay? Yeah, just stay strong. A big shout out to Cassie. Okay, now I see why your cousins are with you, your family member. Okay. A big shout out to Paige. A big shout out to Sunshine. Shout out to Felix. Shout out to Cassie. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Felix. Hi, Sunshine. Hope you're good. Please let's subscribe. Thank you, my gorgeous. Yeah, so sorry, my dear Paige, for the demise of your dad. I'm gonna like, since you are pretty. Sunshine, you're pretty as well. You're literally gorgeous, and your name, Sunshine, very cute. Yeah, cute name. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, okay? A big shout out to Alina. A big shout out to Bella. Yeah, you're welcome, Paige. A big shout out to Paige. You're welcome. Big shout out to Summer. A big shout out to Paigey. A big shout out to Water. Oh, thank you so much, Diwa. the way. Yeah, please, we shouldn't forget to like and sub. Thank you. You know what? You really deserve a new sub. Thank you so much, Sunshine. I'm subbing. Thank you so much, Sunshine. Thank you. Thank you for making my day bright. Look good. Do you know Labubu? Yes, I know. A big shout out to Haley. Please let's tap and subscribe. Thank you so much, gorgeous. Can you sing this song? No, I can't sing it. I don't know how to sing it. A big shout out to Onyx. Every single day, time my brain could be missing you. Please, we shouldn't forget to tell your friends. Yeah, Paige, you can tell your cousins. Yeah, I think your cousins are with you right now because of the, yeah, so you can as well tell them to, it's a lovely channel as you can see. Okay, so tell them to join, to subscribe. Okay, and stay strong. Okay, stay happy. You seems like you are getting tired. I kind of feel bad. You probably should be get some rest. And in your live stream, I think there is other kids in Australia. And thank you so much. You are so kind. A big shout out to Jonella. A big shout out to Royalty. Shout out to Krishna. Yeah, not that I'm getting tired, I will only give you a shout out if I see the names. But if the names are not coming, I just, yeah, I don't talk. Yeah, till they start dropping their names again. It- yeah, guys, let's go. Please drop your names. All right, I will. Water. Hi, nobody. A big shout out to Sarah Mohammed Gaban. No, I don't paint. What's your hobby? Cooking. Really, big shout out to Shabby. A big shout out to Elizabeth Iloza. A big shout out to Jessica. A big shout out to Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Hope you're good. Miroslava. I sure am. Oh, good. Good, 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 good. A big shout out to Afelele. A big shout out to Emily. A big shout out to Janelle. Oh, please. Okay, I will. I will. Thank you. A big shout out to Charlie. A big shout out to Tene Cloud. A big shout out to Tenea. A big shout out to Love. Is anyone on Facebook here? So cool. Thank you. A big shout out to Jen Moreno. John Moreno. Shout out to Loa. Shout out to Reina. Guys, let's go like and sub. Thank you. A big shout out to Reina. Hi, Reina. Hope you're good. Please, guys, let's go like and subscribe. A big shout out to Lily. Guys, I'll be ending the live. Yeah, and I'll be coming back in 2 hours time. Thank you so much. Clock it. I'll see you soon. Bye.